Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Amnesia, The Dark Descent with Horrampancy.net. I'm Narcogen.
I'm Blackstar.
And I am Jail.
And here we are, continuing our exciting adventure to a game we can't remember. Actually, no, from last week we made it to the fountain, right? That was where we ended up?
Yes, we ended up in a room with a very weird-looking fountain. The jail said they spent a huge amount of time building.
Yeah, it was
for
creepy.
some reason.
Oh, and look, there it is. Boy, there's a shot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We exited the game standing because it did heals, so that was useful.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay. Well, at least that's somewhat of a benefit, but still.
I'm too loud here.
Ew. Yeah, are you? Oh, yes. I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. We got question Deca's in there. Yeah, Bill Mannix is in. And who else? Oh, Point Blank's in. Enus Anas game theory is insane indeed. Is it?
I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm. Well, Deca says now the danger really begins. So
okay, so yeah, so now we have a new hub area. Is there any place we don't ever get a map, right? So we don't ever know what the official names of rooms are.
This reminds me of getting graph paper and mapping things out in Obidus.
That is correct. They do not provide a map for this game. But if you hover over the doors, they will tell you what rooms they are.
So what room are we in now, I guess is the question.
Oh, this is the Black Hall. And this
Okay.
and this area leads you to the storage.
Don't qualify it.
Okay, that's not where we came from, right? Or is it?
Where we came from was right in front of you, right down those stairs.
Oh, down those stairs, okay.
I am so lost.
Zale Manic says, now if only I was home.
Yes, I remember.
Wendy's drive-through line.
Here. That's right. Okay.
I don't know. I could go for some Wendy's right about now. Oh, Deca says it's back hall, not black hall.
There is a run key, but I gotta remember that you're not using a keyboard or the mouse. You're using a control. So whatever shift is, that's the run key.
Jump.
Oh, Womp Rat's in the chat. Hi, Womp.
Light.
It says, for 1,000 generations, the Womp Rat Knights have been guardians of cheese and justice in the Old Republic. Oh, this is going to be better.
You know, I don't know here. Man, I'm going to go look. I must have known last week, didn't I?
What'd you do? Did you goof your sensitivity, or did the settings all change
No,
again?
I just want
Button LT.
Oh, it says left trigger. It says left trigger. Okay, you know what? It was it was so subtle I kind of couldn't tell that I was running.
Question says, and the cheese has become stale.
And there's another room in here besides the elevator to your left when you go through that hall.
No, your other left.
Okay, so
now is there a secret handle or a special door that we have to open here, or is this just like
study? Let's just refamiliarize myself.
No
Guest room.
And down that stairway on the right is to storage.
Storage. That's where we came from.
And a surprising amount of storage.
And the machine room and elevator are through this door.
Okay, so this is machine room.
And that was
the way to the machine room.
Deca says it's best to do the elevator last. So,
well, don't you mean
machine
ascending room?
Yeah, the ascending room.
Oh, I guess it's the corporate logo room. I see.
I'm just thinking of Elmer Bernstein's Ghostbusters music whenever that lion statue comes to the frame.
Oh, you know, I have a friend of mine, Wes. My friend of mine, Wes, actually took a photo in front of those lions.
Does this work, or do we have to fix it, or power it, or something?
We must go down. We have to, and we down. Give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try.
It doesn't sound like a great idea. It's not working. Okay, to put something in my notes, I guess. Daniel, note to self or somewhere. Mementos? No. Find a way. Oh, mementos. Mementos is actually the quest log. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Okay, would the engine that powers the elevator be in the machine room?
Well,
yes.
Is it gas or electric?
It is definitely not in the guest room.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, it's locked. Oh.
Zale Manic says, bacon, beer, cheese fries have been acquired. Soon I can see the stream.
You
and
bastard.
get nauseous.
You bastard.
But so be it. It's rampancy. Damn straight, Zale. Have a cheesy fry for me.
So we got a non-functioning ascending room. We have a machine room that's locked that unquestionably has the mechanics we need.
Is the key to the machine room likely to be in the study, the guest room, or the storage, I guess is the question, right?
Yeah, Deca says it's best to do that last. He also says, you have a good soundtrack when your third sequel still uses it in the trailer leaked footage.
Okay.
That's a good soundtrack.
Study is for high-minded academic pursuits, not maintenance.
Losers.
Storage is where you keep stuff, not keys.
Guest rooms where you
This
keep
logic
guests and stuff.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic. I mean, Herbert's trunk is wrapped in rope. The locket broken by thieves, he assumed. Oop, flashback. Flash forward.
Wait a minute. Journal. Flash forward and flashback?
What they
Just bad writing.
Journal.
Now, the game doesn't tell you this outright, but this is Daniel's room that he stayed in.
Oh, so okay, so I don't live here, I'm a guest. This is a...
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
So are we. Deca says, yeah, you want to do all the rooms other than the machine room first for reasons.
Okay. Well, I mean, puzzle-wise, I guess that makes sense. If the whole point,
Makes sense,
if
yeah.
the elevator's the exit from this hub to the next hub, then
You'll fix that
going in
left.
the elevator is the last thing. We should do all the others. Even though this place seems to be clean and well lit, although it is,
Well, here's my question. Who
Burgled?
lit all the candles for anticipating your arrival?
it still has the bugs in it.
Well, don't forget, well, we do get an item in this room that will make the game a lot easier.
Really? Like a flamethrower or something? I mean,
Swamp Rat said, did it say InGen on the side of that chopper?
close to a flamethrower.
Well,
All right,
you'll
well,
understand
it
it
wants me
when
to
you...
light thing. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a candle? No, it wants me to light the candle. All right, some oil. We've gotten oil before.
Zale Manic says, and now I'm back. Blackstar's comments finally rattled in my head long enough to convince me to try Twitch again for this stream. I can see the terror
Oh, can I
rather
put
than
the
just
drawers
hear
back
them.
in the? Can I put the drawers back in the thing?
Get the
You
orientation
cannot.
right.
And if you
Oh, I
tried,
could
they
pile them
wouldn't
though.
do it.
That's almost as good. That's almost.
No,
as
see,
good.
don't give Narc this puzzle. He will OCD this until the end of
It's a
time to
tidying
try and
up
get to
simulator
there.
now.
Yeah,
Simulated
seriously.
tidying up is so much more fun than regular, ordinary, real tidying.
Now, keep in mind, these aren't a standard drawer. They were probably all custom cobbled together, which means that they was only a one-to-one drawer fitting. So,
So
get it right.
So if I take Amnesia potion, does that mean I would be a lot more tidier?
No.
Probably.
Okay, so I got more
Because you'll
drugs.
forget that you made the mess in the first place.
Okay, I don't see
Yep,
anything
he's
else.
gonna go through every single
glowing.
book, read it, have it, read it.
Well, this is also not the only room.
Now, Deca says that you never get a weapon. I always wanted to know if you could pick up the cockroaches and throw them.
No thank you.
That would be a great weapon, would it not? Oh God, is that a bunny? It's a bunny! Oh my God, it's Bunny Slaughter 5.
I tell you, the one thing you'll note a lot about this is the guys at Frictional really paid a lot of special attention to the assets they create for this.
Apparently.
And that's actually going to come up pretty soon.
Womp said, Dad's Grail journal must be in here somewhere. I put it in my journal so I wouldn't have to remember.
I think the Nazis already took it.
You think so?
Elsa's definitely been through this room.
You're gonna get beat by a girl.
Your box, alright. Oh, crowbar? So crowbar's not a weapon?
Oh, sweet!
We're Gordon Freeman.
We're gonna need that later. Oh wait a minute, there's something else glowing. What is that on the end
Yeah, I know. I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Yeah, after you OCD the drawers.
Yes. Oh, it's another note.
3rd of July,
For the diary.
1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Remember, kids, don't fall for entrapment. If you ask them if they're a cop, they have to tell you.
Yeah, Decca says it's an old and brittle crowbar, and Freeman now dies in ice in penumbra.
Let's see, can we a tool allowing great leverage for great leverage. All right.
Okay, can we move the world with it?
Well, I assume that's for prying something open, or perhaps stopping up a mechanism, or something of that.
Question says you can hide things behind the paintings.
I think I took a nap.
Daniel.
Uh-oh. What? Flashback.
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I guess we know who we're romancing on this run.
Box.
You have so much to teach us.
I kind of
Recipes
feel
to
like
share.
all the lightable things in a well-lit area are just trolling. Like, here, go, waste your resources so that you won't have some later. Go ahead, do it. You know you want to.
Mm-hmm. Can we change shirts? They seem to have a lot of
Don't
them.
know, I wish.
Unfortunately, even if we did, that would only change the graphics of our sleeve.
Right, but after
Yeah.
the sewer we were running in through before, I'm sure we must be
but it
wet
must be
and
clean.
tired.
That wasn't a sewer. That was the archives getting flooded.
That was a sewer.
It was not a sewer.
Totally sewer.
It was not a sewer.
Sure smelled like one.
Well, that may have been the disembodied torsos we were tossing in the water.
You think? So technically that makes it a sewer.
I'm not sure. Well, never mind. I don't even want to know what people would do with sewers.
Okay, well, I think I've
Decca says there's worse things than sewage on that shirt.
I've
I
checked
bet.
everything in here.
There was that one door in the other room.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
can
yeah.
you light the painting on fire? Just because.
Stuck to a
Decca
broken
says
lock.
abattoir.
Oh, we got a key.
Trying to jump with a crowbar? Oh, you broke it.
Single use
Key. Please, let it be here.
Let it be.
Okay, does that
let it be.
flashback indicate that we've searched for this key before, or was that me saying that now?
That was a flashback, but it's still relevant.
So there's a key in here somewhere. Wait, don't we want the crowbar back? What is it, a single use?
I think it's broke.
What?
I think it's broken.
You can look on the ground, and there it is.
Yep, there's half of it.
How do you break a crowbar? Morgan Freeman had one of those things for how many games?
Well, this just shows Daniel's a much stronger person than Gordon Freeman.
No, I think metallurgy back in the 1800s just sucked.
That's true.
A note, and it glows.
4th of July,
Green note.
1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
So he found the Lochnar?
Well, he tried to assemble it, and he did, and now he's just trying to figure out why he knows what he knows and how to reassemble it.
Maybe he knows that he knows that he knows. Yeah, Deca says, yeah, metallurgy sucks. He says, yeah, basically the Lochnar. Wow, I didn't know we were gonna find it, man. If we see this giant glowing orb, then yes, I think we're completely...
This changes everything.
Put it back! Sure! Oh!
What the what?
Wait, okay. Hide somewhere, closet! Oh, the other one! Oh, we had a crowbar!
I mean, this can't possibly work. I mean...
Sergeant, we're surrounded.
Deca says, prepare to hide in the closet. Lovecraftian comes.
Okay, so that's the sound of him leaving the room.
Is it? I think we should stay here for 2-3 days to find out. Be sure.
I guess the music is telling us.
I don't like the sound of that.
I didn't like the look of that either.
Well, Deca says it's left, so whatever it is. So, what was it? Werewolf? Banshee?
It looked like a mummy, I thought.
Was it? I didn't see it really quick. You were moving around so
I didn't
fast.
see it for
oh my
very
God.
long either, to be honest.
See, I blame chat.
This is the sign you are no longer safe. Ah,
Wait a minute, we were safe before?
I see that.
When
We're
were we
unsafe.
safe with corpse-eating invisible creatures in the sewers?
Oh, like, wow, I would have been so screwed if I tried to hide in that one because this drawer was blocking the other door, so I wouldn't have been able to open it. All right, so, so these things need to be left open. Every closet in the game now needs to be left open in case I need to jump into it.
Oh, man.
Yep.
This is some strange usage of the word safe that I previously haven't been aware of.
Okay. No key in any of these rooms. Am I wrong?
You are. There is a key in that room.
Yeah, you missed it. Use the bunny. What do you think was hidden in the vase?
Ashes.
We all fall down?
You might want to straighten some of those paintings up in this room.
Well, I was going to ask. Well, see, Deca said you can hide things behind the paintings.
Okay, that...
Aha! Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Is it though? Is it? So wait a minute, is it a key in a bottle? What? Can you read the label? Or can you grab it or do you have to drop it and get it out of there?
Machinery key. Okay. I think the urn was literally a tutorial on, hey, if you drop a thing that looks like it should be fragile, it will break. And what's inside it will come out.
See, Deca just typed the same thing I suggested. Yeah, he says, remember, paintings are objects. So, yeah, so theoretically, could you, like, hide behind the painting?
I don't know about that. I don't know how sophisticated the game is on how whether it
I just be
considers
curious, you know. He can't see me because I can't see him. Zale Manic says, I am still extremely confused by the game's internal mythos.
See, I gotta admit, I gave up touching paintings last time when I tried to move a few of them and they didn't prompt as objects anymore. So I wasn't even looking at that one as an object, and these other ones aren't either. And I think that's why you end up having things like in Silent Hill where there's a bunch of different doors and you can walk up to them and they tell you this is locked, this is broken, but they all can interact. None of them do nothing. So that you know, I can always interact with the door. I can't always go through it, but I can always interact with the door. Whereas most of these other paintings aren't objects.
I think you need to take the bunny.
Hey, Mix, did you read that chat already?
What, the mythos?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Look down. Good.
Good?
I was just making sure things were okay.
Wait a minute. Why wouldn't they be okay?
Is there a transformation of the environment that can happen at some point?
Or something slipped
would
in
the
your
monster
shoes?
have been here?
Well, actually, you could have gone through that entire room without summoning that monster.
Really?
Really?
Was it triggered by my
man.
opening the closet?
Yes, it in fact was.
Okay. All right. So if I had known where the key was and gone straight to it and left, then that would not have happened.
That is correct, yes.
Wow. Oh, I'm glad you did it.
Skipped content.
It wouldn't have been as much fun. Okay, and on the right
For a room
door,
with a lot of lights, this seems dark.
on the room to your right, in the black hall, there was a phonograph, which is this audio player that used wax cylinders, and it was initially in this room. And after the ARG, the Portal 2 campaign, they removed it from the game.
My God, that funnel's possessed.
It's vibrating.
So if you
let me pick it up.
But the guy who did the remastered mod put it back.
I did read that. Of course, I have no idea what the significance of it is because we haven't played the game before. So,
well, one of the things that Frictional Games likes to do is they like to leave in puzzles in the game that give you hints on how to unlock stuff in the real world. Like in your Amnesia game folder, there is a RAR file that is password protected, and the passwords are actually in the game.
Wow. Neat.
And
it's a RARG.
Pretty much, but yeah. And one of the, I think the strong reasons why they removed it is some of the details are actually story spoilers.
Zale Manic says, I do and certainly enjoy JL's presence. He's certainly interesting in seeing how things work in the game scripting.
That is a relief.
Yeah. Oh, Point Blank's in the chat. Hi, Point. Deca says, Lovecraftian cities of ancient gods exist. Orbs are powerful, quote, alien artifacts of mystical and real power and madness and
do a bit more
shadows follow them.
Desecration.
Yeah, what's with the breaking stuff to look tough? What is it with this? What do you think? There's hidden things in every single vase?
No, probably not.
No, but you're going to eliminate them all.
We got the key. So, I mean, adventure game logic says you get a key, you go use it. So let's go use it.
Point Blank says, I'm here, I'm just lurking.
Nine different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Oh, is this a royal orb? Am I supposed to look out here again? Something changed?
Deca says, if the window is clear, it's smashable. So, Remember,
there are
smash
smashable
only the
windows?
clear ones. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Was this door not open before? We opened that, didn't we? Does the monster close doors behind it?
Maybe the mummy did.
But you did hear the monster open and close the door when he left the room, right?
But I assume that might have been scripted, because if it was produced by my triggering the monster in the room, then I might expect that it would definitely open and close doors to get in and out of that room, because that's them telling me when it comes and when it goes. But that doesn't necessarily mean it would wander like a real actor in the environment and path through it when I'm not there and open and close things.
Well, Deca says it can close doors behind
the
it,
key
so
as an item, use it.
Well, one of the things that they had that was limited working with a game of this was that monster usually bashes through doors when it needs to hunt for you. So since that room is connected to the black hall, not directly, but it's its own separate thing, they couldn't have it bash down into a room that didn't exist, because you need to transition from the guest room to the black hall. So yeah, that was their way of doing it. Was for that one instance, the monster opens and closes the door gently.
All right. So this plumber needs to lose their license. That's all I'm saying about that.
I think his name is Luigi.
Oh, okay. Valve is not an interactable object for once. At least not that one.
Is that a dig? Is that a Valve dig?
The designer the designer of this level actually talks about how he designed all these pipes, and he created like 26 of them for this one hallway alone, and all they are is decoration.
Wow. Zale Manic says, yeah, but does the monster play rap music when it shows up? God, I hope not. What would they be rapping back in 1839?
Okay, door not named, so it's in the same zone.
But I mean,
can you block doors? Like if I put, would that stop the door from opening? No. Okay, it doesn't even stop it when I open it. Not a thing.
And if you pay close attention to the audio, you can actually hear the shadow roaring in the background.
Oh my God, we've gone into PlayStation.
Tractatic fluxus.
Yeah, but where's Ebb? We got Flo. Where's Ebb?
I don't know. Is there anything in here to light? There's just the one lamp, and it's already lit.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Geology is such a dangerous profession. Okay. Yeah, I do hear something in the background now.
Junk, I hope that was your stomach.
Machine equipment memo. Note, there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to
No
only
child
discard...
to spoil.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for the end to make a joke, but
wait.
Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study room in case all 3 would crack again. Are those the same study rooms I've already been in?
We walked in the first hall in the study room, but we didn't progress further than that.
Okay. All right. So there are spare parts for the elevator in the study area. Okay. And this is something else, I assume, not the elevator puzzle.
Well, I think the machinery that we are seeing here is all relevant to the elevator.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Well, if it's going to be steam powdered and it's going to have cables and gears and is going to have some type of mechanic that is lacking for you that requires you to fix it, I would assume that given whatever parts you find available, they simply have to go in the right order in the right place. Yeah, I think you need a rod or something. But see, that doesn't connect to anything. That looks more like a control box or an indicator.
I'm just pretending I'm playing Half-Life again at this point.
So, but you may need to either put that someplace you can get it or bring it someplace to activate it. I'm assuming that gear is going to be plugged into something.
Okay, so none of the pipes interactable. I feel I'm using up too much lamp oil in here.
Deca says, guess what you're going to need?
Am I forgetting anything in this room?
You're good on this room.
I'm good on that. All right, fine.
Although naturally we will come back to it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Oh yeah, I mean, I expect to backtrack, but I also don't want to spend too much time hanging around in an area where there's nothing more to get.
You mean other than tetanus? Amazing, all these candles seem to last forever.
I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
And that was the start of our drug habit. Okay, another one of these. Alright, so even though I couldn't do anything with them, I'm assuming these are part of the puzzle, and so I'll bring them over to where they go.
Well, you don't know where you need to bring them yet.
You don't need to bring them upstairs, I'll say that.
I'm assuming you have to bring them down.
Do they go down here somewhere?
Well, I would guess so. I mean, you go down far enough, you're going to get to the machinery that all these are going to plug into, I would assume. You haven't seen anything like that yet. But.
Oh, see, I assumed that basically that it went in that panel we saw upstairs, but it didn't fit because it didn't have the rods, so I was thinking get the rods and the gears
I don't think
and bring
they
them
go
all
there.
to that room. Is that wrong?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that one...
Okay.
Yeah, see, this seems a lot
looks
closer.
More appropriate.
Yes. Yeah.
Ah.
See? Those look like they go there. Zeldara's in the chat. Hi, Zel. He says, yeah, evening.
does
I'm
not
watching you
fit
play
on
this
this
while
spoke.
friends read ancient spooky stories.
Okay, there we go. All right, so
How
so each
apropos.
one has a specific location and it tells you.
Yep.
And did I just lose my? I just ran out of oil.
You did. You're going to die horribly now.
That, or he's not going to be able to move unless he makes really loud creaks.
I'm afraid to explore this further without. But I mean, I don't have any more.
Do you have a
oil.
candle? Could you pick up one of the candles?
I have a tinder box. I could light. Oh, this is oil. There's no oil.
You got oil from that. It just one click.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Wow. You can dig your own grave.
Nope, it doesn't work.
In coal, Black Star?
Maybe.
Hammer. My Fallout instincts.
It's
are
hammer
kicking in.
time!
Okay.
Your Fallout
I
instincts
think
are to
there's
grab everything
okay,
and
that's a
sell
lever.
it?
It's not a candle. I don't think there is a candle in this room.
No, the lever is probably to activate the machine. So my guess is that you have to bring all the gears wherever they were down here.
Yeah, okay, so
and
I
put
don't
them
need to
on
bring
the
that
right
gear up, I need to
sprockets.
bring the other gear down.
My guess is is there a wet toad down here? There's one.
I can
left.
bring the gear down. It's rusty, it's old, and it probably will never work.
Holy rusted metal, Batman! It's metal. It's got holes in it. It's rusty.
Nope, not that one. Maybe this one? That one,
My God, it's a super cog.
I guess.
Yep. Okay, one more. Running. Hey, where do these gears go?
Yeah.
They go round. Yeah, see that other thing looks more like an indicator or a control box.
You know, granted, the plumbing here is not substandard, but how many plumbers were there that were this adequate at plumbing in the 19th century?
There we go. This machinery needs more work before it will run.
So if you see
missing
back in the
more?
left, there was another lever.
Oh, this? Oh, it needs coal.
Well, yeah, everything's, steam powered.
Can I actually pick up some of the balls up? Yeah, I can.
Decca says there are no more plumbers in Brandenburg.
How much coal do I need for this?
I actually know the true number.
Let's go
Careful,
with
I think
3.
your teeth are grinding.
Yeah, I know, because it's dark.
Can you go stand in the light? There was a candle over there.
Okay, it says full after 3. Oh, okay.
Maybe you need to put some oil in it? Can you because the lamp oil lubricated?
Well, we're technically kind of done with this section now because what's missing is the rods.
Okay, so it's back to the study to get the rods, because that's what the diary said the rods were, right?
Yes, and we need 3 of them.
Okay. Okie dokie. I guess I'm not gonna. I mean, that's still. This is the end.
there's another
Was there
lamp you can
anything
light.
further from the coal room, or was this the end? This was the end.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
there's
Alright.
There's a lamp on the ceiling you can light over here. Yeah, right
Another
there.
one?
Yeah, to your left. Your other left. You're under it.
Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go.
See? Of course you can't see it. It's dark.
These are already lit.
Yeah, Decca says study and storage.
I can just imagine the nightmare placing these pipes and making sure they don't clip through each other or through the walls in an unrealistic manner.
These pipes are just here
Sure.
like this so we can hit our head the first time we need to run away from something.
Yes. Bonk.
What? This isn't Star Trek 5.
Did we go this
No,
way?
I think this is the result of too much Nintendo.
No, we did not.
There's a note.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Okay, so people connected to Daniel were being murdered after his return from Algeria and before we came here.
Is he possessed by something?
Oh.
Hello. Pressure.
Pressure. Oh, boy. Man.
I guess that's a sequence puzzle.
Pushing a button to operate the elevator, is it?
No.
It isn't.
Did you think it would be?
I had hopes, you know.
Come on, this is pre even the simple operator days. Deca says you don't need to. Yeah, you don't know what you need.
It's getting
for
darker
that
in here, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, I always thought it looked better dark.
There are more candles around the lions. I think those are just there to waste your tinder.
Now, is this room always safe?
This room is always safe, yes.
Okay. So if I have to run, I know where I need to run to.
Well, Deca says shadow's coming. You have a time limit.
Oh, crap. Well, look, we're not faffing about as much as last time, so I mean, I hope we're not edging up on it.
It's limited faffing, but it could be they're expecting you to be a bit more expedient.
We went over there. We didn't go in here yet. This one doesn't read. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer, the most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real.
So someone else knows about the orbs as well.
I also feel like I hear something outside the window.
It's called an owl.
Oh,
remember, the clear ones are breakable.
All right, okay. Relax.
Apologies.
Painting come off the wall? No. All right, fine.
Still waiting for the hidden safe behind one of them. Jesus.
Yes.
Well, we'll be safe if vampires are here.
Will we, though? Will we?
Seem like much. Okay, am I missing anything in here?
You're
Is it
good.
just the note. Good, alright. Okay, so 2 down. Let's see how much more there is.
Spider Hall. Spider Hall. Does with everything Spider Hall does. Yeah. Well, that was chilling.
Cracked window panes are held together by a weak wooden frame. Aha!
So we gotta throw something through it.
We're getting out of here!
Question Deca says, you wish it was vampires. I hate vampires, and I still say, you wish it was vampires. Great, now it's cold.
But we are outside.
Ooh! So
Safe
you can
now?
jump from window to window. No, I think we're
wait.
far
There-
less than safe, but it could
we
be we need to go
safe?
outside.
There is no manual save, but the save states are
bugger.
very generous. The autosaves will be there for you.
So can we go outside and jump from window to window, or I wouldn't go down that way? Yeah, you could go this way. Sweet.
Haha, monsters can't get me out here.
Sure they can. Just... What the F?
Oh, look at what was also outside.
Ints! We're gonna get killed by ints.
The wood's coming to Dunsinane, run.
What are we doing? Why would you do that?
Casualty.
Oh my god.
Did you notice the shadow covering some of the trees down there?
Yeah, it looked like giant cobwebs.
Alright, so where are we here? Alright, fine.
Just outside where you committed suicide, you crazy.
Alright, now can I...
This would probably be Funk's favorite part, too.
There's all kinds of noises inside the house now.
Sounds like
course.
dogs.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no.
Not happy dogs.
Ah, okay, so this is a room I wouldn't be able to get into other than this way, I guess?
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the thing. Either we're circumventing a trap or we're getting in a place we normally couldn't reach. It's one of those tubes!
When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind is not even a wasted breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. Oh,
Interesting.
And a tiny little gear.
I told you it was going to be a super cog. I was right.
Does this go somewhere in the room, or is this somewhere I have to carry to one of the other rooms?
No,
I would have thought it would have gone into my inventory if it was that.
It is of no use.
Aw, you kidding?
Oh, really? Okay, see, I appreciate that because, I mean, we would have obsessed about that for about an hour, probably.
Well, one of us would have.
Well, I would have argued that
Zale?
what would be the point of them making this if it didn't do something.
Zale says, I just come back to wonder if diagonal strafing would be wise.
Yeah, do we go faster?
Well, you saw the answer to that.
Okay, what do we get here? Flow cycle rod. All right.
Hey now.
Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it to the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Oh, so it's like a nuclear reactor.
Yeah. Now we gotta be a steam engineer.
Okay.
So do we need some of those? Seem to have a bunch of different cogs around.
No, I'm assuming, I'm just saying you can pick up these two small ones, but not that one?
Wait a minute. Do we have to put them on the panel?
Will you not have to put down a panel?
Oh, okay.
He's like, here are some of my favorite gears. I put the
Right. I mean, some are rusty, some look new, and I'm wondering, do we have to swap them?
like, it's Ravenholm. It's Raven. Okay.
Hey, we get to start throwing those around at people? Where's my gravity gun? Whopper says transparent aluminum should also help the chamber withstand the pressure. That's the ticket, laddie. Deca says, yeah, there's only one rod here. The instructions are important, but they're in your documents now.
Very good, very good. Screw all your ancestors.
No, it's Fabergé! Oh, you bastard!
I don't think they care.
I know, Narg doesn't.
There, yeah, okay, we got the old oil. All right, fine. Any reason I shouldn't go back out to the ledge now?
That's the only way in and out. However, there is one more room that you have to explore. Well,
is there?
Not have to, but it's when you get back through the original window.
Okay, but it's not connected to here, right? Because what, one door...
Yeah, this area is isolated due to that.
Yeah, due to the cave-in.
We seem kind of high up to have had a cave-in. Is it an avalanche?
We are built into a mountain.
Yeah, so it's sort of internal.
I'm getting Alan Wake flashbacks.
You, me, and both, man.
So even if we were to escape from outside, the shadow would never have let us go.
The shadow knows.
So do you remember when I said in the first video that we cannot pet the dog?
Yes.
Yeah, so the dogs we can't pet are in here now.
I think you might want to use that chair. Oh, go in.
Oh. Hello, Doge. That's very specific, too. Isn't that one of those... What is...
Oh, it's one of those guys in the taxi.
Looks like a civet.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Should we be hearing this?
Ew. Okay, so
I
dog
wash my
torture.
ears out.
This
poor bunny.
bunny looks considerably less happy than the last one. Just
Yeah.
point that out.
Let's not point that out. You.
Oh, wow. Dog surgery with a bandsaw. Very good.
If there was surgery, there would be sewing tools.
Yeah, this is more disassembly. We don't need to reenact it.
Are you sure we don't?
Yes.
Birds.
Now, back in the starting area, we saw one of Alexander's offices. His second office is in there.
Guy has too many offices.
Chambers of the human skull. And a hammer.
Why would you need these?
Milestones of human anatomy.
Yeah, Deca says you never find the kennel. Thank goodness.
Well, okay, there's been sewing. I mean, this dog's been sewed back up, kind of. I mean, not very well.
Hodgepodge
but
there, yeah. Old Franken puppy.
big stitches. He must have been an enlisted dog.
Extra brownie points if you get that joke. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's going to be a deep cut for most people, I think.
My favorite kind. Oh, hello. Yeah, he doesn't look like a vampire.
Nope, not at all. Not a tiny bit. I burn your blotter, sir.
Okay, yeah. Why do I get the feeling those are former staffers?
No, take your time.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm done. Further disappointment. I can see why. The antiquarian's latest finding yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relationship to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they prove less of a hassle to acquire. Okay, so the guy wants to do something with the orb. It requires, like, some kind of sacrifice or the extraction of living energy from living things. And he's trying to get it from animals, including dogs. And then he's like, well, maybe people.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's go for something bigger.
He knows it's there. He can sense it.
Yeah, it's the sensing part that scares me. Oh, Daniel OK is in the chat. Hey, Daniel. He says, hola.
And that is a portrait of Alexander.
Oh, I kind of assumed so. I can't interact with it though. So I guess what the bones are here to say, like, yes, he definitely moved on to people. I'm assuming.
In all its horror, yeah.
Okay.
What happens if you throw a book on the fire?
Probably nothing. Pretty much nothing.
I don't think this is the skull game from Marathon.
I was wondering if you could change difficulties.
I do notice that I could pick up the rabbit, but I can't pick up the dog. But the dog does move.
Well, he's a little big. Yeah, it's still considered an object, but it could just be too big for you.
Well, like I said, you can't pet the dog in Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Can it pet me is the question.
Not now, no.
Oh, there we go. We didn't even notice that.
What, the dog head? No, I noticed the dog head. What are you gonna do? Try and put him in a jar? Oh, what was the name of Bungie's dog head? I forget.
Ling Ling.
Ling Ling. Oh God. So you're gonna put Ling Ling in a jar?
Head.
Oh God.
I know we were told earlier we're on a time limit, so this is all really great.
Well, yeah, you're kind of killing it. I think we're gonna be completely boned here.
Are we oh wait. See, I almost missed a note. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 2. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it, and it reeks of cosmic genesis. Yes, because this is how science is done. I don't know what it is, but it's a cosmic genesis in the brain. I can sense it.
Well, this is 17th century medicine, so 1658, they were kind of, even more primitive than you are now.
There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine the process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Okay, so, like, energy has to be collected from torture, but the animals die too easily, and that stops it, so you need humans who will make more energy and also torture them without killing them. So yes, it all seems very, very cool.
Yeah, Stephen King used the same theme in Dr. Sleep recently.
Well, do you remember what Wilhelm's job was?
No, honestly.
No, I have amnesia.
Well, you learn about this in the wine cellar when he and his men were trapped in the cellar after they drank the bad wine. His job that he signed in service for 3 years was basically to abduct...
Capture people. Yeah, yes. he was capturing people. Deca says yes, it's 1/2 science, 1/2 mysticism. Yeah, Deca says Wilhelm's job was kidnapping.
So we are done with this area.
Oh, believe me, I was done with this area a long time ago. Narc wanted to linger for another hour.
Okay, so that's the cave-in on the other side that we got around.
Yeah. Let's get out of here!
Okay.
I'm getting a big Resident Evil vibe from this place.
But we still don't have any rods, am I correct?
We got 1 rod.
Do we? Oh, okay, yes, flow cycle rod. Okay, alright, so...
How many do we need? 3?
3.
Always 3!
Back to the guest room, or is there somewhere else we need to be looking?
The last room that we haven't been to yet, the storage room, has the last 2 rods.
Right, yeah, okay. way, the thing I noticed is that squeak door sound, like, that's the same sound used in Silent Hill.
Narc, you're gonna want to be careful how you use tinders in here.
In the sense that we're gonna run out, or in the sense that it will cause something? Let's give me another one right here. Yeah. Okay. Is whatever's triggered by using a tinderbox also caused by using the lantern?
Negative.
Oh yeah, and it's literally telling me, here, light some stuff up. Why not? Great idea.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
A bit more coal? I guess. Machine parts. Cave in. Awesome.
That was a really good piece of tinder you just left back there.
Oh, is this a movable thing?
Right by the blood splatter, by your feet.
Now I noticed the lightable objects here are different. There are like candles and torches. Is there any difference? Like, does that visual difference mean anything?
It's not really much of a difference. It's just a matter of what do you like? Light from the walls or light from the floor?
Oh, okay.
They'll both keep you in a safe, non-sanity reducing area.
I'm assuming I need either a key or maybe another crowbar for the door. But this opens at least. Interesting. Okay, nothing back there. Is this a crowbar? No, it's a saw. Another saw.
Sadly, that was the only crowbar in this whole castle.
Oh, is that another rod? Oh no, it's a drill. There's no closet to hide in here.
They can see light. They can see light.
Oh, damn it.
Casualty.
Oh, well.
It was a good death.
I thought I might get out of the room, but then I was a question of like, should I try to close the, should I try to close behind me or not?
Well, don't be afraid to hide in a corner or behind something.
Well, it did, but it came right at me, so I'm like, all right, then it just sees me.
Well, with the moment you get up, you make noise that attracts it. If you stay crouched and
okay, so I could have crouched and gotten out. All right. Okay. Now do I have... Okay, I have the drill part, which is not a rod. Is that a substitute rod, or is it just something I need for something else?
We need pure uncut rods for this machine room.
The question is, what's the drill? Is he moves faster than me when I'm crouched, though?
Yes, and when you hear that music, that means he has you in his sight, so you can run.
Let's run. assume the original timer was you have so much time to fuss about before a monster starts wandering around the environment looking for it.
We can't have that now, can we?
Okay. Did we leave anything in that environment that we needed that we hadn't gotten yet?
We're not even close to done with that area.
Not even
Great.
close,
Awesome.
bud.
Okay, so there's not much point in coming back to the safe area if we're not done.
Oh, you want to catch your breath.
I will say there are no timers in storage. Everything that involves them spawning is all triggers. And unfortunately, these are triggers that have to be stepped over in order to progress, so confrontation will be inevitable, but hiding can be done.
I suggest you go hide.
Also, I think Lee Crow just joined us.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah, I woke up. I'm here.
yay, Leazak.
I'm
Glad you
watching,
have the link
on
from last week. Can you see the game?
I have the link, but the magic is set to a level that I can't handle right now.
Ooh, wait a minute. Who's magic? My magic or Dark's magic?
The
Yeah, hold
usual
on,
magic, the one that I always use.
uh,
It's going down like 600 kilobits a second, which is about 6 times what is safe.
Oh, maybe were you sending it to Funk? And
Yeah,
you
hold on a second.
boost up the settings? Because I was the one setting to jail, right?
yes.
Yes.
I thought we were sending OBS Ninja to Funk, but it may have gone back to its default though. So
Right,
Let
that
me
would be
bring
my
it back
guess.
up.
No, don't yet. Let me change it first.
Oh, okay.
I just have to find the darn thing.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything from you or Funk, so we figured something was up.
Call manager.
I joined right about the time of that last death. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, okay,
Interrupt the stream.
3,600 right now.
All right.
Sorry if I called you out like that, Lee. I didn't know you were intentionally keeping it
She was
low-key.
lurking. Like most of our fans in chat, she was
Let me
hiding in the
see.
shadows.
Bookmarks, magic
Okay,
portal,
there's a
magic.
hole here for a reason, I'm assuming.
That's just rock.
Oh, really?
Can't you tell? Can't you tell?
Oh, great, and now we're out of light.
Oh, now we're gonna
I don't
die
have any
horribly.
dynamite. I can kind of see through the hole a little bit.
You're thinking in the right direction when it comes to dynamite.
Hey, this is a funny candle. It's sparkling.
Well, that's what I was kind of after with the idea that the light sources here look different, and the warning that be careful what you use tinderboxes with.
You're safe on using tinderboxes with whatever.
Oh,
My God, it won't budge.
All right, looking good aside from the incredible darkness.
yeah. Well, I'm also
Wait.
struggling with that, honestly.
Is that a candle?
Yeah, it's a feature.
I also hear crying in this direction.
Is that
which is cool.
weeping, crying children that have been kidnapped?
Yeah.
You?
Remember, Wilhelm did say men, women, and children.
Oh my God, he did.
Yeah, he did. Well, we don't.
Oh dear.
What have we got? Lantern.
Yeah, aren't you glad
drugs,
you showed up?
Chemistry pot, a needle, some oil, a rod, and a drill part? A hand drill. I mean, we aren't going to dig through this with a hand drill.
No, but there is much left to explore.
Oh, Deca says you're hearing the
what, here?
memories of the children. He says he doubts they're there now. No, they're probably all dead.
There's more to explore here?
No, in
They're all
storage in
dead.
general.
Oh,
Deck
alright.
also says
Like
hiding.
everyone I ever loved.
Yeah, hiding in the light is also harder. So,
And that door will
Oh.
never budge.
Okay, well, yeah,
It's
I'm
munchless.
assuming then that what if I do if I lit up everything, then there would be no dark corners, so there would be nowhere
Right.
to hide.
exactly. So keep that in mind.
And by pushing my face against a wall, I kind of can, see the wall. Although it doesn't help with the creepy sound effects, so that's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, that's terrible. I'm just wondering if you might want
Setting for that.
stack up some boxes or barrels so you have like a go-to place to crouch behind. Are you out of lamp oil?
Yes.
Oh no.
How about the oil containers that you picked up along the way?
Yeah, use one of them.
I thought that just put... Oh, see, I thought when I picked that up, it went in here.
No, you gotta... This is the 1900s, man. You gotta pour it. Pour it, damn you.
Oh, wait. Here. Okay, no, it's this. Okay.
Sorry, I should have made a point of that earlier.
No, you did last
I think
time.
we knew
You
that
just
before.
forgot.
I think I just forgot it.
I remember you specifically mentioning that last game. I didn't have amnesia.
Yeah, no, I think we already had used that mechanic, but is that drill part?
Oh, it's a hand
another
drill.
part.
So you can put that with the drill bit.
Within the
Okay,
inventory screen.
Maybe I have to do it with a mouse. Can't assemble the drill, and I need to find all the parts.
Oh, so there's another part. So you've got the handle part, you've got the bit part. Now I think you need the crank in the middle part. They all mount to. For a second there, the coiled rope looked like a snake.
Jackpot. Drums. Oil.
Fella can have a pretty good weekend in Vegas with all that stuff.
That stuff. That was just on Pluto TV the other day.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was. Hey, what about Major Kong?
Losing track of what rooms I've been to and what I haven't.
They actually had to redub that line?
It was originally Dallas.
Yeah. They had to change a whole lot of things because of that.
What's secondary?
Okay, see if you can put a light near this barrel. That candle there. Okay, something about this barrel is essential.
Secondarium. Valve has rusted shut.
Okay, this is... Remember that how I told you that the developers of this game really put a lot of effort into their assets? Well, the valves, it says the valve is rusted shut and it cannot move, and we need the contents of whatever's in this barrel.
Oil can.
Now, here's the thing. See if you could take one of those barrels, the smaller ones that are right beside you there, and hit that valve.
Oh. Yeah, it started to spin uncontrollably.
Yes, this was originally supposed to give you what you wanted, but the developers decided to add in a little extra puzzle to the game, and they programmed it not to move on your command, but left in the program to move it by other objects. And no, that valve will not stop spinning.
Great.
So can you apply oil to it?
No, despite the fact that the valve is moving, it does not give us what we want still. We have to do how the game is now programmed to get this substance.
Oh, so we have to drill another hole in the barrel.
That would seem to be one possibility, yes.
Well, if you can't get it with the built-in tap, you just got to tap it with something else.
Well, I would say you could also hack it with a shovel, but I'm guessing that we're not going to be given that option. Ah, this was the drill part. Okay.
Yay!
And that should be all the parts you need to combine it.
Question says that's one purpose of the drill. A magic drill.
Yes, that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, wait. Had to hit the interact. Awesome. Picked up partially filled... Wait, did I need to wait for that longer?
Nope. Remember, this is secondary. You gotta find the first.
Oh, okay, when it said partially filled, I'm like, oh wait, do I need to wait for it to be filled?
What was that?
What is that? I've prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. Okay, so here we go. So, they've needed explosives before. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Oh, are they gonna blow me up if I walk too fast while I'm carrying the explosive to the blockage?
This is not Resident Evil. You'll be fine.
Okay, fine, good. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. Okay.
Yeah, this is a kind of carryover of one of the last puzzles you do in the first Penumbra game. That was pretty interesting.
Okay, and by the next room, he means the last room because it's the room we were just in.
Yeah, there should be 2 barrels in this room that you drill into. That is similar to the one we just did, so it would be standing up.
Primary. We don't... Oh, okay, do we have a second container, or we're just mixing them straight into this pot?
This game is not giving us the things to do things properly, so we're doing them raw.
Alright. Fair enough. Explosive. Oh, crap. And this is a dead end. Because, of course it is.
Don't worry, that was the shadow.
Oh, yeah, because that's the thing you say. Don't worry, that's just the shadow. He's
Well,
fine.
if the shadow is chasing you, there's nothing you can do.
And I can't find the
Except
way.
run.
Awesome. That all sounds very awesome. That room is definitely dead. Stairs.
Yeah.
Stairs. Okay.
That goes up back to the Black Hall. We're not done yet.
Yeah, it's the other door this way? Yeah. Oh, no. No, it's not that one. Yes, okay, machine parts. Okay. Oh, is that lit now, or I have to light it also?
You don't need to light it, but it is unstable. So, it needs a little bit of
Of a push.
vibration. Yeah.
Okay, alright, fine.
Like throw something at it?
We got plenty of rocks.
Poke it. Poke it. Deca warns that loud noise is going to attract, summon monsteries, that he suggests go hide.
Hide. Have we seen a closet recently? Okay.
Don't know your own strength.
The little chests that open don't look that visually distinct to me from the ones that don't, so sometimes I'm thinking I'm ripping the lid off something, and instead I just throw it across the room.
Throw it across the room.
The only reason I know that those chests don't open is because those are important stacking items in the Justine DLC, so I've gotten used to the looks of them.
Oh, hey, it's... so we're doing this to solve the machine room, so these are pigs for a machine.
Yep.
Machine pigs. You get machine screws, you get machine pigs.
Well, this would be something in here, but I'm not sure.
Aren't you glad Smellorama isn't a thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes, yes.
Trust me, the entire fan base for every zombie movie and TV show ever would evaporate overnight if smell-o-vision was a thing.
Something relevant
Hey,
in
you'll
here
get
that I'm
some-
missing?
People.
Just a room to know that it is a room that you can close the door to.
Ah, okay, so a room with a closed door might be treated like a closet.
Correct.
It basically is a big closet.
Now we're kind of going...
Are we backtracking here?
Yes, because you lit those
okay,
candles.
sorry, fine.
Remember in Aliens when Ripley lit those flares to find her way back?
Wow, he's fast. I thought I had to have been way ahead of him there.
Now, future reference,
Oh, is that another one?
you can sustain some hits from the gatherers. So just
Oh,
because
really?
you get...
I thought that last one killed me in one.
He did kill you in one. But there's only one that you can basically survive 1 to 2 hits from these guys.
Can you, like, get that back?
Oh, that sounded great.
When your health is at its lowest, you will regenerate to the medium portion, so you can definitely regain health.
It's the longest trip for machine parts ever. What is that? Bunch of broken gears. Weird
Nice
thing.
things. Ow, that hurts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's it.
Fire bad.
You can't pet the dog,
Yes,
but you can pet the fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 rods. 4-phase amplitude rod, Trinity stream rod. If a full set of these rods is unavailable, there's 1 rod in the inner study rooms that might work in case the... Okay, so this is in case you came here first, find these 2, you need to know where the 3rd one is. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage room before using a mended one. Okay.
Ooh, now that's a big gear.
Back.
Jeez, you can't leave it.
Oh my god, no!
There's nowhere to hide.
If you hid behind the chest and crouched, that would have been sufficient. Sorry.
No, that's okay. We gotta spice this up, and experience is the best teacher. So we need to kill Narc a lot.
What do I know? Okay.
I am so lost.
Hey, redemption. You can do it right again.
Does it? It feels like it disables door grabbing.
Quick, blow out that candle.
Yeah, so basically, like, darkness makes you insane, but you can only hide in the dark. So we
Yes.
throw a monster
Well,
at
that's
you
the
and you
whole idea.
choose being killed or going insane.
Yes.
How bad are we? I mean, we're at the point where we should use drugs. Few cuts and bruises. Head is pounding. Hands are shaking. We've collected 4 drugs. I mean, is it necessary to even use them?
Should we use drugs?
You're not at the lowest point in health or sanity, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope,
Now, what's
we'll see
the
out now,
indication that
Marvin.
he's gone away if I don't hear a door slam or something?
When you usually hear no movement from him at all or any grunts, you should be good.
Yeah, you hear that.
But I assume he doesn't instantly despawn, right? He's gonna walk. He's gonna walk somewhere, doesn't he?
Yes, but you can outrun him a little bit. And yeah, looks like you're in the clear now.
Man, if only we had a crowbar.
So judging from all the audio we've heard, it seems that this is where that room with the fire is where the girl met her end.
Okay, now that door on the way. Okay, so this door now is open, the one I didn't open. So the gatherer came out of that room. Is there anything I need in that room?
Nope, we have everything we need. Yes, you did. Keep running.
Okay, now it's. I'm not doing that.
I can hear it behind you. No, it's too close.
I think I made it.
Or at least possibly.
Now, will they not follow you into the back hall?
I asked about if that area was safe. I was told yeah.
When you enter a zone, that's the end of the encounter.
So it's kind of like
just
that.
magically respawns behind you.
So it's kind of like that bug in the original Resident Evil that if you enter a room, there's a bad guy in it,
okay,
immediately
so this-
exit and then come back, he goes
This
away.
is a health debuff. I'm barely conscious. All right, so now I guess drugs.
drug time. Whew.
Okay, see, I thought that was an environmental effect at first, the swaying, but it wasn't. It was being.
It was.
Oh, and it's still
I'm
happening.
so drippy.
Well, your sanity is that close because the shadow has now infested this room.
Oh, can you get in the fountain? Will that help?
Okay, so can that be remedied by drugs or not?
Try the fountain.
I would try the fountain.
I don't know. The fountain doesn't look like a great choice.
Is it full of
Right
blood?
about now.
Oh, God.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's a bit disturbing.
It's got a pulse. Don't go in there. Jesus, what are you doing?
Should we be seeing this?
No, we shouldn't. Nobody should be seeing this.
I'm stuck.
And
I
you're
can't get out.
baiting it. What the hell? Okay, see, it already bit you.
What do you attack me? You bastard.
You were disturbing its bath. Leave it alone.
Oh, yeah, we got the whole room's full of crap now.
Yeah, it's infested now, so I would assume this is no longer safe if you can get hurt in the fountain.
Yeah, so is this room no longer safe now? Is that the deal?
Well, when you get done with hubs, it does come in and say hello.
See? Alright, so no longer safe. Important safety tip. Thanks, Egon. Yeah, Deca says, the shadow flesh hurts you. So go for swimming.
Okay. It might be about time to take a break, though, do you think?
Think so? Yeah, couldn't be a bad idea right now.
We can take a break, and it will definitely be advisable that you should keep all your energy up for what's coming ahead.
You're gonna need it.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we take a break then now and come back in a few minutes.
All right. So for all those who just come in, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. We'll be right back after this short break.
Into the hot tub?
Okay, welcome back to Let's Get Killed by Monsters in the Dark with Rems Internet. I'm Nargajan. I'm in the pipe room. I'm crazy. Blackstar has gone to see food about a cat momentarily.
I wanted to check to make sure she had lunch, and yeah, apparently she did. I gave her some of my salmon as I usually do, but yeah, she's bugging me for more, and I don't believe
her.
So
where are we bringing these parts we have? I guess I don't know if it matters which part of this puzzle we address first.
Well, there are 3 rooms that the machinery halls connect to. This is the gear room. There is the rod room, and there is the pressure room at the top.
Okay. All right, so since we keep trying to power this and it's like we're not done yet, I guess the stuff in the other rooms has to be done first. Is this the last thing?
That lever? No, the one to the right is.
Yeah, the one you keep pulling that says it needs
This
more
one.
work.
Okay, so that's the last one.
lever.
Okay, so I assume we've done by putting these in here and putting the coal in there. That part is done, but other parts need to be done before that final.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
That is an awful lot of identically sized cogs.
I
Like,
do
why
like
even-
that they're. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like if you're gonna have cogs like that, you know, you'd be wanting them to do something.
Yeah, her point is there's no mechanical advantage.
Okay, Narc.
Yeah.
Before you see the shapes above the holes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
You got
Like a
circle.
PlayStation controller.
PlayStation.
The name of the rods coincides with the shapes.
My God.
Okay. 4-phase amplitude. So I could say that's square
Four
because a
is
square has 4
square.
sides, or I could say it's
Yeah.
a triangle because amplitude looks like an A.
No, I would go with the 4-phase. I'd say square.
It's being this is a game, and it's trying to they're trying to be very simple. So they're not doing dictionary like words like amplitude. I have no idea what even amplitude means.
What, to amplify
Volume.
something?
I mean, literally just volume. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, so they will let you make mistakes here, and you'll just find out. Trinity is
steam
3,
rod.
so
Triangle.
and what was the other one? Flow cycle.
Cycle, circle.
You feel that's a stretch, but I'll take it that that's what they intended. All right.
Deca says
All right,
amplitude, how
so-
big the wave is in a waveform.
Yeah. Exactamundo.
Question says, yeah, furnace first, then machine starter last, same room.
All right, so
Point blanks, we back, guys. Yes. Yes, we are.
and this was the other room with the panel in it, right? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Right in the dark zone.
Oh yeah, okay, that's why I'm not noticing it.
Yeah.
Can I light
Now there is a
something
lamp
up here?
above there, isn't there?
There we go.
Yes. Ta-da.
Okay, so this was the what does 3 up and 3 down mean? The end of an
1, 2,
inning.
3, 4. Yes.
It was
Okay.
8 up, 8 down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to move some of these up and some of them down, and the total of both need to be 8.
Need to be 8. So there's 3 each. So 3 totaling 8 up and 3 totaling 8 down.
Okay, well so I guess the easiest way to do that is a 5, a 2, and a 1. So the question is, if I move that down to 5 and that up to 5, and this one of these 2 downs, this is a 2, so this one goes either way. This is a 2. All right, so
What was the middle thing again?
down, down, down. Oh wait,
3 and 5 up doesn't work.
5.
5.
And 3. Okay.
Oh, okay, you don't have to do them all.
Well, I was wondering, yeah, if you had to do them all.
There is a solution where you can do them all.
Narc doesn't care about that.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
nice.
care about that. Okay, so that room's done.
See,
That
I was
room's
wondering if
done.
there was like a bonus or an extra or something, an achievement.
Well, it's just nice that the game developers give you multiple ways of finishing one puzzle.
There are more than one way to get to 8.
I assume this is again noise that's going to attract monsters.
Yes, let's hide. Cover yourself up in coal. Dramatic cheering music is different.
Shadow flash and shake again.
Oh, Rampant Sarcasm's in the chat. Hi, Rampant. Looks like we missed a lot.
Are they jumping out of the walls at me?
Yes.
What?
Owie. Unless somebody's behind you.
I don't think so. If somebody behind me, I'd be way dead already. How do we end up back here? Damn it.
You
took a wrong turn.
To the lumps.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of room.
Yeah.
way to walk. I mean,
It's
there's
okay.
only-
The shadow will damage you, but it cannot kill you.
Right. It's just annoying. Not lethal.
This is the machine room door.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get hurt.
Am I supposed to be going somewhere else?
No, that's
Nope.
that's all good.
Oh, but I can step on that and it doesn't hurt. The other ones do.
Apparently.
Boo.
Yeah, Rampant Sarcasm says, yeah, you're safe beyond the shadow anyways. The real fun begins as soon as you board the elevator. Ah, you're safe for so long, you're safe.
I don't think it ever was safe.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It was like, it still hurts. You just have to step out.
Is the building going up or am I going down?
I am so lost.
At some point, you're probably going to wind up in a place that's entirely Shadow Flesh.
Yeah.
Second floor. Hardware, ladies' lingerie.
Okay, Black Star,
Yep.
you actually kind of hinted at how that elevator sequence was done, or alluded
Did
to.
I? You're kidding.
Yeah, that it moved the walls. There was no moving geometry there. Just some textures flowed upwards. I think.
Yeah, the level itself was moving up, not the elevator. You were in perfect stillness.
Stillness, right?
And that's why we don't have bugs that make you fall through the floor.
Oh, Felton's in the chat. Hi, Felton. He says, yeah. How are you doing in Marathon
This way.
Phoenix?
Forgive me, I
we
should
took
have
a
warned
break.
you. One of my responsibilities as a baron
We'll go back.
is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
We must tour the dungeon. So there's
Baron's
like big oof even.
Baron's pretending his victims are criminals, or maybe he's just making criminals his victims first.
Well, considering this is a
Like, it should
castle,
not be
what
that
else
easy.
would it be other than a dungeon? You can't really call it a waiting room. Oh, Rampant says, yeah, you can't hear us over the game too well. Does anyone else have any problem? Do you have the game volume up?
A bit.
Yeah, turn it
can
down.
turn the
Well,
game down.
that section was probably very loud.
It was.
Deck is a little column A, little column B. So there's Nargajan. Why not both? Bonk, bonk. Wow, that must have hurt, whacking yourself in the face with a metal bar.
6 tinder boxes left.
Oh, have I been burning through? See, I was so stingy at the beginning of the game, and since then I've been like, I'll use some.
Beyond stingy. Okay, is this a
Attack or is
memory?
this a flashback?
Yeah, it's so hard to tell sometimes. Oh, Rampant says, yeah, this is where the game starts to truly actually dark. I don't think I wanted to get truly actually dark. It's been
And of course we no longer have an agenda. Like we haven't encountered a puzzle yet, so we have no idea what we want to do down here, other than just where.
Just the general find and kill Alexander.
And depending on
it's the overarching objective. I assume we haven't come to that bit yet.
Rampant says, yeah, and everyone got a black star for being stingy with his resources when he actually needed to be. Well, no, I was getting on him for being stingy.
Oh, hey, they've replaced.
He says, yeah, but
rats
later in the game, there's a lot of areas that are pitch black. But yeah, but those are the ones you're going to want to hide in.
With rats.
See, now the fear is lighting things up too much, and then you get no place to hide.
Oh, yeah, I'm also starting to get worried about that.
Oh, Sarcasm says, having vivid flashbacks of how much terror this section of the game caused me.
And there was a beautifully crafted tinderbox in that cell that you just happened to skip over.
Oh, did I miss that?
I'm starting to wonder about your quality assurance.
You're gonna want that someday. Well, tinderbox is still only half the equation. You still need something light. Can you pick up the rats?
Oh, can I pull the chains? Oh, I
You
can.
can.
Doesn't do anything, though.
Can you put on the chains?
Yeah, it's like the break room in Archer.
Honey, come find me.
Rampant says, yeah, at my point in Argogen was, I once ran out of tinderboxes and oil, and some areas were so dark I couldn't see where I was going. Oh, see, that's when you cheat with your monitor.
Well, and if he was playing in hard mode, you would be dead.
Yeah. See, I would cheat by dumping that into a video program and adjusting the filter so I could actually bump up the gamma and other settings.
Well, don't forget, there is a contrast setting for this game that they instruct you to set at a certain point. And if you set it all the way up,
Backtracked. Oh, this level has bugs and rats.
I am so lost.
All right, well, let's just do a left look.
Oh,
Left
Tekka says
wall.
beds move. Remember that.
Bed.
oh yeah,
Wait, is that supposed to help me somehow? Am I supposed to hide behind a bed? And
I would say there's probably something under it.
Question Deca is getting a little ahead of us.
He always does that.
yes,
Personally, I don't mind, but... Rampant says, well, hard mode didn't exist back then, so...
Oh yeah, I wasn't saying you should have played on hard mode, I was just saying if you were playing on hard mode, those situations would have killed you.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
I am not judging your quality of playing these types of games, Rampant.
Yeah, that's what chat's for.
Is it to be moved to find things, or to be moved to block enemies or something?
In his context, it's to find things.
Okay.
Yeah, I would guess that there's, where you hide stuff. Under the bed.
I thought they actually bothered to carve little bed knobs on the prison beds.
Yeah, kind of fashionable.
Waiting for somebody to say, Narc, moving beds makes noise.
Just find them. Actually, it's probably more so where they would actually tie you down by.
Feng Shui here.
Oh, good
Well,
point.
It should be facing east.
Yeah, Sarcasm says, honestly, I'm too scared of Amnesia to handle hard mode. I was streaming it for some friends a while ago. At first, it was all fun and games, but by the end, no one thought my distress was amusing. This can't be good.
Did I
dead?
walk into a trap of some kind?
No, you just witnessed a unnerving event, and I think your sanity is at 0.
Okay, time for some drugs.
Time for drugs.
Let's do drugs.
Is it just me, or has the music gotten like 10 times
What was
more
the
ominous?
unnerving event I witnessed exactly? Because I don't...
Yeah, it went by a little quick. I was watching chat.
Yeah, I certainly didn't witness anything.
There was a door that was in front of you, and something inside of it pounded and glowed red.
Yeesh.
I didn't see that at all.
That seems kind of low on the standard.
Oh,
of
Sarcasm
unnerving.
says, yeah, you passed out. That's one of the dangers of low sanity.
Oh, okay.
So apparently you were so
bad
bad off.
Pass out. Do more drugs.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
he
you
fainted.
pass out and then you take drugs to regain consciousness?
Yeah, it doesn't quite.
Technically,
out,
the drugs that he's taken are strictly for health. Your sanity can only go back up when you're in a safe lit area, which involves torches and candles.
You're so
Or your
Does it
lantern.
involve beams of light from cracks in the ceiling?
Well, you're not
Felton asks-
cracking your teeth now.
Yeah. Felton says, is this game supposed to have a UI showing info, sanity, etc.? Yes, if you go to it, there's your heart and your brain. And when you highlight them, it'll tell you.
Health is, you're all okay. So maybe the drugs didn't help at all and I shouldn't have done that.
And the only other indicator is that acoustic sound of your grinding teeth, which sounds mushy and clicky. It's really disturbing.
I should also point out that this is, depending on how you do things with tinderboxes, this is one of the earlier areas where the game cheats.
Oh, really?
I'll let you know when it happens. I think you'll figure it out eventually.
Oh, it's gonna blow out our light. Is that it?
Probably. Oh, Zeldara says abusing laudanum again, Narcogen. Wouldn't be the first time. Rampant says, yeah, the other danger of low sanity is Daniel will talk to himself and monsters can hear it. Ooh. So, yeah.
I thought I saw one. Maybe it was just a rock.
What'd you see, Lee? It was probably a rock.
I thought I saw a tinderbox by that bed, but...
Oh,
maybe?
I could have mistaken. It's so dark and...
dreary, and you're at such low res.
That chair now. If you pick up a chair...
Rampant says, yeah, I also believe you get some sanity back after Daniel passes out. Because you'll go from, you know, the head is pounding.
So basically, we have a hammer, but we need one more tool piece.
We need a nail!
You better not have breaking those chains. I'm not going back to the zoo for another set.
Alright, so are we looking for what, like a weak spot on a wall or something, or...?
Door, floor. Well, this is the descent, so we're going down, so they might be in the floor somewhere, maybe?
Check all the prison cells.
Oh, there's a sign.
Cell Area 1. Wow.
Didn't notice a sign before.
I guess they didn't have cell blocks back in the day.
Okay, then that's where we came in, so...
Yep.
If you come by a locked great door, there you'll see a preview for your next enemy that you're going to have to deal with.
I don't know. I don't think that door is that great. Oh, you just run. You just hide. Darkness, shadows. Take a right.
Up. You don't want to crouch
Okay,
in
the
this.
noise means dead, right? So...
Not necessarily dead.
Oh, no!
Oh, not the light. No, you. Oh, crap.
I'm not even touching the controllers.
Still there. Stay on target. Stay on target.
The amount of grinding seems to exceed the number of mouths that you should have.
You should have. Yeah, I know. That's the worst part.
Yeah, I gotta admit, to me it seems so counterintuitive that after knowing that I came into this room enough to smash the door, that he would then smash the door, look in the dark, and then not come at me in the corner just seems so unbelievable that I was, that my first instinct is to, try to get up and run past him. And I'm sure that's no, that's not a thing that's allowed.
No,
he's just gonna.
For all you know, he's probably incredibly nearsighted. For all you know.
I know, but the room is so small. I mean, you could just come in and smash everything.
That's what sarcasm says. Unfortunately, they're not very smart and their eyesight is shit.
Alright, but now I've lost track of what rooms we're supposed to investigate for. I used to hit with a hammer.
Felton says, LOL. I got to the stream an hour ago, so that was way out of context for me. Sarcasm says, laugh my ass off because I knew that was going to happen.
Cannot use this item this way. Oh, okay, we got our first adventure game error message.
What'd you do?
Cannot get E-Flask.
Yeah, what are we going to put on the screen for a text adventure game?
I downloaded a couple recently. Or not down, but bought,
I'm just wondering if we could change fonts or if we're going to go for do the strong bed version with green monochromatic with scrolling.
Oh, that one.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Okay, Narc.
Yeah.
Like a Terminator.
If there's a stairwell on the left, turn left.
If it's on the right, you've gone the wrong way.
Back. Sorry, I meant go up the stairwell.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, did I say go right?
Yes, you said if there's a stairway on the left, go right.
That was my apologies.
Okay.
No, your
Well,
other
this
right.
seems-
Your other right.
Well,
Rampant says, so I wanted to tell you at the first stream, but if you remember the wine cellar, the monsters are actually mercenaries. The wine was spiked with a potion that summoned entities from another world who twisted their bodies as they possessed them. This was
And that
in the
is-
mouth of the developers.
And that is one theory in regards to how they came about, because you see organs and such, but you don't see the bodies.
So grody.
No, I just didn't need the organs anymore.
okay. Even.
That seems to be a very active cave-in.
Okay, wait.
Is there somebody down here? I mean, other than the guy we're supposed to kill?
Okay, keep
Or
your
is
eye
it a
on
memory
through
of
that door.
someone?
I'm looking.
Oh, Sarcasm says you passed a tinderbox.
Yeah, but I was supposed to be looking through the grill.
Oh, it's probably not this one.
Yeah, it's
wrong one?
another evil, terrible dungeon.
Like I say, behind one of these locked gated doors, you'll see a preview of the next kind of enemy you'll have to deal with.
There's more than
Oh,
one
Sarcasm
kind?
says no, your sanity is low, so Daniel is muttering to himself. That's what it is. So that's what he was talking about before, that if you get too low, you
okay.
start talking to yourself, and the monsters can hear you muttering. Felton says the game would be great for a Mind series.
Maybe it's this door?
Decca says the theory I follow is that the monsters are, quote, manufactured. Which fits more to the machine for pigs, honestly.
Something else is needed. Oh, do we need like a
Yeah, you need one
like
more
a
tool.
Titan or something?
Hey, that's like Destiny's Judgmental Cat, where it says you lack something.
True.
Where is she? Where did she go?
She's on the ceiling.
I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
I mean, just think of all the shady crap we've been up to.
Yeah, she's much better off with us doing shady crap.
Is there a point where you
okay,
thought
this is the other
things had
thing,
gotten
is
too much and you were
Spike.
deciding to help the prisoners?
Shipper.
You think that the emotional aspect just got too much and you decided to turn a leaf?
This is another. We have to combine them first. Hammer and chipper.
Better sanity says yes.
That. Oh yeah, we live here now. Hi.
Aw, you found a friend.
Former tenant.
Wow, was all that just for the oil?
Negative. There's still something. We've even questioned Deca even hinted at it.
Niente. They cleaned him out, Mom.
Oh, so
sure,
this
right
is,
before
this is
they
where
ate
we
him.
moved the bed.
My God, it's probably a trap door
Is there a light in here?
or a trap
to
wall.
Turn on. Seems like there isn't.
Look at your feet. Are you standing on it? Is it a rock you gotta move? You can't dig through something, right?
Okay,
What
I
is that? Oh, is that oil? Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody already
Okay.
got it.
Yeah, this is not the cell. I just checked.
Wrong
Oh,
cell.
all right, so
Don't you
it's-
hate it when that
so
happens?
So the oil, that is all that's in here. Yes?
At least it gave you some sanity back.
Decca
enough.
says the
I
woman
mean, I'm not
doesn't trust
complaining.
Daniel with the young girl despite, quote, horrors of the depths that are there. You know, you should ask why. Well, that's a good point. I thought it's because we were evil. Felton says, yeah, you guys have Discord? Yes, we do. Let's see if we can put Discord up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you got the link.
Back up.
Oh, right. All right, we'll do it in a sec, Felton. We promise. We gotta run away.
Go right
No, you're on the
and
right.
straight into that cell.
And close it behind you. And no, behind you. You had one job.
we ran straight into a flashback.
I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come
And all the
too.
horses.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
It's a secret passage. It's a secret passage under the bed.
It's a hole big enough for a little girl. But you are not.
Okay, so we overheard that.
Hole is too narrow.
See? I knew it.
We
Now
overheard
it's not.
that I presume our intentions were not genuine in trying to help the girl.
Probably not.
Sarka says, it's okay, monsters can't detect you during a flashback.
Thank goodness.
I was gonna say, I hope they wait for cutscenes.
Okay, before we get any further, yeah, can we get Felton the Discord link?
Oh yeah, hold on. I have it here somewhere.
This is a little bit of a penumbra overture in this little tunnel section.
Little?
Well, in the first Penumbra game, you crawl through a lot of tightly compressed tunnels.
Let's see.
It's a motif.
I thought I had it on its own title for it to put up somewhere.
Yeah, Deca says, yeah, the other thing frictional does. Cramped tunnels.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
You could have put it in chat. For those who want the Rampancy.net Discord, please go to https://discord.gg/I capital F.
I will also put it in the chat.
wait, capital F?
Yeah, well, he's interrupting. I capital double lowercase f lowercase z capital C capital J the number 9.
Is that a lowercase I or a lowercase j?
That's a lowercase
Oh,
j.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's even worse.
It drops below the baseline. So it's just this font just does that.
It's a secret puzzle you have to decipher.
Yes, exactly.
It actually looks more like a reverse exclamation point. But
Doesn't
I don't
it?
think
Yeah,
that would be an URL.
he had to complicate the font.
It's just
Sarcasm says I can't copy and paste it. Can't you just click it?
that's probably referring to the video.
No, well, yeah.
He hasn't seen the one that went into the.
But that would have been funny. It's like he's clicking on the screen. It's like it's not working. He says, "No, sorry, I meant the link of the video." No, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I was just trying to be funny.
Now, there's a part in this part of the prison that reminded me of the colony ship for sale cheap level from Marathon.
Oh?
That is
boy.
not a good sign. Holy crap.
No, it's not the platforms. I promise you, it has nothing to do with platforms.
Okay.
Fug would have loved
Christ.
that. No, we had enough platforming with the window outside.
So you guys,
To be honest, I never had troubles with that puzzle, but you know, it's so many people do.
well, like, do you remember the room with all the weapons, the spanker launcher, the
Reaction to that
flamethrower?
is you go to hell and you
Oh,
die.
that one.
Kitchen.
I'm beginning to think they're not from around here.
This level
Why
also.
does a castle in Prussia have all of its rooms labeled in what appears, at least to me, to be link?
I thought everything was supposed to be in Latin.
In Prussia?
Okay. A little something about this room. This has been regarded as one of the more fun rooms in Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Wow.
And
What's their definition of fun?
You see that barrel of green glowing stuff ahead of you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
what could possibly that horror contain?
Oh, well, you'll see. But anyways,
Yeah.
This room also contains Frictional's very first model that uses ragdoll physics.
Why do I get a feeling you're going to be the ragdoll in this scenario?
Is it a ragdoll?
It's not a.
That
It's not
just,
a.
Okay. All right. Well, let's read the note.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
This is a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing.
Yes.
Are we
I had a feeling
actually the one
he was
doing
gonna
the
be
murder?
possessed. Yes. I had a sneaky suspicion.
I can answer that question for you.
No, don't. We got to check out the moldy bread.
Yes.
We got to have some secrets. I'm just saying that's what I kind of guessed a couple letters back when he started talking about the thing following him.
Hey, little guy.
Wait a minute, could
you want
he-
some of this? Here, come on.
No. Yicky. Could it be you are in fact the person that we think that we're talking to and it just had like a dual personality kind of thing going on here? Do you know what I mean? No?
I know what you mean, but that's not the case here.
Okay. No, I'm glad that it's
I mean,
not.
that's-
I'm just saying that
That's kind of a play
that
out
was
trope.
also
I'm
a potential.
okay
I
if
thought.
it's not that.
Okay, there's the first ragdoll item Frictional has ever created to the left of that barrel.
Wait, is that a vat of acid we got to put nasty things in and watch them dissolve?
You can.
It's a barbecue. We need to put a pig in it, obviously.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Oh, Deca says throw the bread into the green stuff.
All right, I'll do that.
And it's not the pigs that's hanging by the hooks, it's the one laying beside the barrel.
Floor?
Yeah.
Oh, Deca says ask yourself, how old is the Baron?
Oh yeah.
That was nice.
Oh, grody. Don't play with it. Ugh. That's disgusting. So is this the ragdoll physics?
Yes. This is one of two
Where'd it go?
things.
Where'd it go?
It just went over my head, but it was kind of funny, wasn't it?
Wow, it just like disappeared.
I made it.
I was waiting for it to land on your face.
Oh, you're just like my cat.
Anything? Okay, more drugs. These drugs are not interesting. This thing makes everything go away.
It
Oh,
despawned.
it's great.
So what happens if you crawl in it?
It's got a wonderful defense
Bottleneck
mechanism.
is too
Don't
narrow
dare kill
for
it.
the flask to be filled without spilling the acid, but a glass container is an ideal vessel. Okay, so we need a bigger.
I'm getting some Jesse Pinkman plastic tub flashbacks myself.
That's interesting.
Okay, we have broken the game. Oh, so don't touch it.
I'm trying to get the bottle back.
What is the bot? Huh.
Oh, what happens if you throw a rat in? Can you pick up the rats?
I can't pick up the rats. I tried.
Oh, thank goodness.
I thought you were supposed to put the pig in there.
That's what I thought too. That's what Question Deca said. Yeah, we should throw the pig in.
No, okay, so it doesn't like any of these. It's got to be a special glowing item that
It's
we're
got to be the
supposed to grab
flask
from somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, the reason
How
why
many-
it's not. The reason why it's not melting those is because they're made of glass.
Glass,
hint,
right.
hint.
Nudge, nudge.
Hey, there we go. That
Spit it
did
out.
it. All right.
I love it.
Now you see why they call this the most fun room in the whole game.
Yeah, it's
Well, now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting
it's
it.
a room with interactive objects you can interact with. Okay, candle, fire, the metal pot. I guess we can't grab that.
Now, wait a minute. Can't you use the candle on the fire to light the candle to save yourself a tinderbox?
You
I'm
think?
guessing no.
You should, because reasons. Oh, Deca says you might need to hide in here, so we don't want to light up too many things, I guess.
Really?
At least it's not a bad place to be.
Oh yes, rat-infested, moldy bread, and burning vats
Okay,
of
so I
acid.
don't see
What's
any-
not to like?
I don't see any glowing glass containers, and I'm guessing there's no reason to keep throwing things into that vat of acid, so we probably have to go
I'm thinking
somewhere
if you
else
m-
to get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you move the tables or the
Fine.
shelf, you could make a
Be
place to
that
hide.
way.
I mean, I have burning vats of green acid in my house, so it's fine.
What? Well, you even want to know? Run!
You're not alone.
Run faster than that! Oh, why do you always close the door on yourself? Every
Because
time!
it really feels to me like that ought to be a mechanic. I don't care that it isn't.
Wait, you just locked the zombie in the room that is supposed to be safe?
I don't think it was that safe.
Well, the noise stopped, so I
Acid.
guess I ran far enough away from him.
Yeah, but he's still down that hall.
I bet you, I do not think it's keeping track of that. I bet he despawned. I bet if I go back up there, he won't even be there.
Oh, that's annoying. But okay.
But yeah, the acid I have is for cleaning metal up for welding.
I don't think I want to know.
About welding?
About what you use the acid for. It's one of those less is more, as in the less I know, the better.
Ooh, it's hot. Let's follow the noise. That seems like a great idea.
Deca says, yeah, this stuff's a wee bit stronger than the welding prep acid.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
I have caused explosions with it now.
Yeah. Deca says, move Boulder, get in the hidey hole in the wall.
Oop, shit.
Wrong Boulder.
You should be good. The music is a good indication of your status.
So
Yeah, and I'm guessing again, if what they do is if running out of the radius gets you away from the monster, then the monster essentially despawns. Now maybe it's more likely to respawn in an area after you walk back that way, but that would make it very difficult.
Oh, this seems very trolly anyway.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
No, not that one.
And yes, that was Alexander speaking.
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
Okay, so that's not me talking to myself. That's the Baron.
No.
Am I that close to him now, or am I just hearing him because I'm going crazy?
Okay, look to the left in that grate on the floor, or wall.
Where is he now?
Ooh, something glowing in there. What could possibly be down there, I wonder?
And a stairwell, a spiral stairwell.
Okay.
Now that is the colony ship for sale moment I was talking about. That stairwell and room is completely inaccessible.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Okay.
Now, supposedly
Except
there.
you don't want to go downstairs here.
Well, this is the Dark Descent.
It's the Dark Descent.
Deca says we can move some of those rocks, though, so there are some movable rocks somewhere.
Wait.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates, gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
So let's see here. Daniel's measure of human accomplishment is this building is great because it's taller than a pine tree and better than the nearby hotels. So that's the standard we're operating by here. I think maybe you could
get out more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very, very low standards. Rampant Sarcasm says, yeah, monsters have a found you music, hunting for you music, and in the area music. As long as you can hear any 3 tracks, they are still in the area.
Is he gonna smash that to get at me?
I wouldn't wait to find out.
Cool.
Rampant Sarcasm also says, this is why some mods get sneaky and stopped tying the music to the monsters. Ooh, that's kind of evil.
Oh, is that door open?
I keep hearing him on the left. Yep, he's coming through the door. Try blowing out the flare.
Just want to find a cell.
I want to find what he's in.
Cool. This room seems great.
Yeah, this was the worst cell you could have picked.
Oh yeah, and it's got a light right in it. So,
yeah. Bad idea. Yeah, can you blow out the candle?
Okay, but if he doesn't know I'm in here, if the music doesn't tell me that he's already chasing me, then there's no reason for him to smash down this door in particular.
Music sounds like he's still in the area music.
Also,
the boulders on the walls have tunnels in them that you can hide in.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
Also, Daniel suffers from necrophilia, which is
What? What?
What? Wait a minute. Did I use that word right?
No, I hope not.
I hope not. Yeah, I also hope not.
It's the fear of dead bodies.
Necrophilia is the opposite of the fear of dead bodies.
Yeah.
Where did I hear that then? Shoot.
Robin Hornhub?
Where do you hang out? Holy crap.
What you're thinking of?
I mean,
we'll have to discern your browser history later.
Necrophobia.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rampant.
Yeah.
Yes. Necrophobia. So when you're around a dead corpse, Daniel still loses sanity.
Oh, well, I mean that's relatable, right? You know, I can get there.
If
Okay,
you
let's
have
leave the door open.
necrophilia, I would argue that you lose sanity when you're near a corpse too.
I think if you're feeling necrophilia, you've already lost sanity.
Christ. I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be.
Oh, that's what necrophilia
Do I
is.
deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Oh, that should go on the soundboard.
Yep.
Well, I can assure you, if that was the case, there would be no point in losing sanity anywhere in this game.
Yeah.
No, well, I don't know. Look, the last recording we just heard, Daniel seemed very enthusiastic to be here. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, he said it was the best thing ever.
Strong, masculine pine trees.
No hotel could possibly match this.
Oh.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Gotcha. So it's long and it's dark, and you awaken its power by touching it. Gotcha.
So this basically shows that the people that have been dying that Daniel's met since he made the orb were because of the shadow and not really him.
Okay. Oh, I can't hide near a light source. And this bed and table, for some reason, can't be moved. I barricade myself in here. Does that work? I'm guessing that doesn't work.
Barricading is possible, but
Really?
yes.
Well, I've been wanting you to try it.
See, I kind of felt that was the thing that's the thing you're going to want to try, but it's probably not going to work.
It won't work for long because they can break
They'll just
objects
smack
as well
it,
as
right?
doors. Yeah.
Okay, no, that I mean that's fair.
So it's a delaying tactic.
Yeah, but what good's the delay? Like if you're in a room, I mean, unless he's just going to go away if he doesn't reach you before X seconds go by.
Maybe it could
all
give
right.
you enough time to hide.
Now, puzzle-wise, we have not picked up any other interesting objects. We still just have the hammer and chipper, which we used to get into the hole that brought us here.
There is a room that does contain item you need, and that is at the far end of where we are now.
All right. Well, I think we're still moving into new territory. I think.
One way to note, remember that grate on the wall that showed that stairwell that is inaccessible?
Yeah.
That is a completely square hallway that you're walking around. So this hallway encircles that. And there are.
So I have been here, but it's okay. So I've been here before then because I passed that. I'm passing this on the right now, and I've already passed it on the left.
Yeah. So you want to go to the hallway that goes in the opposite side of this square hallway that you were just in.
You sure it's not your other right?
Here? Okay, so now I'm looking at a different part of the same stairwell.
Oh yeah, you can see the stairs actually now.
Oh, Ryan Sharber's just followed us on Twitch. He says, hello, welcome, Ryan.
Hello. Welcome.
Oh, an extension driver is also in the chat. Hello, extension.
Okay, all right, so we've been there. Maybe we went down. Oh,
Yeah,
this
you
is a dead
spent
end.
too much time in there.
This is a dead end.
Okay.
The deadest.
So when you go back to that square hallway, just be on the opposite end of where we are now. Like, just go left, right, and right, and then left again.
Easy. Perfectly wonderful follow directions. Where's my Waze account?
Left,
Left, right,
right,
left.
and right again.
And then left.
It's just past the pool.
All right, so now we're looking. Okay.
Then keep going straight past these cells.
Okay, so nothing interesting in there?
Then you're going to hang a right at the end of the hall.
Okay, so we still haven't reached storage yet. We still keep seeing signs for it. Yes. Okay, so now we're in storage. Lucky you. Okay. Ah, okay, so here's our glass container. Glass jar. Whew.
Now, can you find your way back to the kitchen?
No. I mean, if I'm lucky enough to run into a sign that says kitchen, then yes. Until then, probably not. Oh, darn it,
You've just completely screwed yourself.
Interesting thing is that the music is not the... Like, he zoomed in on me, but then it went away when I broke line of sight.
Music still doesn't sound good.
No,
No, it doesn't sound good. I'm
Torch at
guessing
the
that
end?
this is... Yeah, if I had to compare it to Fallout, like, this isn't danger, it's caution. And if probably, if the monster doesn't get you within a certain number of seconds of being in this status, then it goes away.
We can only hope, but sadly you have no
Okay, so
hope of escape.
that's telling you can't smash that lock, so that needs a key.
Yup.
And since it came from that direction, that means we go in that direction.
Oh,
Yeah,
joy.
I'm saying, like, I don't think the game bothers to maintain a consistent presentation of, like, the monster's always in this area. Have we been in here? This looks unique. I don't remember this.
It's almost like Alien Isolation.
This is where the Gatherer smashed out of the room from earlier.
Right,
Okay,
where's
is
my
there any
rope ladder?
reason
Nice
to
to
go
see.
in here?
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute.
Ah, yeah, there
I'm
is.
sorry, is
There's
this...
oil. And a tinderbox.
I'm really confused about the orientation of how deep underground we are, because there have been several stairs we've gone up from the down, and that's a hole out to the outside. So how far did that elevator go that we went down?
Well, here's the
Did you
thing.
try to climb outside?
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I want to know.
And left again. Someone actually tried to recreate this entire game in Minecraft using the structures in some codes, and even they said that structurally this castle makes no sense.
Okay, good. All right, I'm just
5D space.
Want to? Yeah,
Not surprising.
It's feeling that way after a while. Because I would think that hole up to the outside, if it were to exist, would be way longer than that.
Probably like sits underneath some other rooms upstairs.
Yeah. That elevator ride was pretty long, but yeah, but we've gone up
That's
some flights of stairs, so even
in.
going down, we've gone back up.
And here we are in the kitchen.
Yeah, but isn't this where we got trapped last time?
Yes.
Yep, here he comes, here he comes! Run, 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 run! Quick, spill the acid on him! Oh no, he found me right away! So unfair! I regret nothing!
Yep. And so the first door we had to find had to be the one that doesn't open.
Casualty. Casualty.
What?
Wait, what? I don't like this.
Back in the squishy tunnel? What, oh god, what is this?
Is this like in Alien when you have that scripted death?
There are certain circumstances where if you die,
Okay, it didn't take away the jar, though.
the shadow will actually do stuff to nudge you.
Oh wow, really? Rampant Sarcasm says,
wanna
yeah,
be
the
knocked
gatherers
by
are
the
stupid,
shadow.
but they're not that stupid. You can break line of sight, and they aren't going to lose you, yeah. Who is spawned in the wall tunnels, which are now full of shadow
In
flesh.
with the pigs. In with the pigs.
You get any lower?
Even if it could smell, it can't smell past this.
I'm guessing it's just scripted so that they try to trap you in this room because they know you have to be here. Oh, Rampant says it's not what you said. He said if you cannot break line of sight.
Don't shake it.
It's not gonna notice that.
Yes, he will. Why tempt fate?
Alright, see what it's like right now.
Yeah, I'm guessing this musical cue with the drums beating is kind of like the caution. It's like you're not being chased, but enemies are kind of aware of you.
Why don't you throw the ragdoll pig at him and see if that'll satisfy us?
I was suspicious of this area just because, like, this room doesn't have a functioning door, right? Because you could easily break line of sight if you could just close the door to this room. The door doesn't have one because they don't want you to be able to do that.
Well, the room did have a door, it's just the first gatherer broke
Okay,
it.
it's smashed. Glass jar holds the acid safely. Did we ever have any inkling of what we wanted the acid for?
There is a... Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
There is a door with a padlock on it that is not in excellent condition, and that's what we need to use the acid on.
Oh, okay, alright.
Oh, Rampant Sarcasm says wrong. If there's light, monsters can see through the door frame. I learned that out the hard way recently.
Okay.
So they see the light under the door frame, I guess?
Well, I would have. At least I think I
now,
could.
This is the one that doesn't budge. Is that the one I want acid for?
Negative. This will be a gate door.
Ah, okay.
I don't know why I'm using the term gate door. I keep forgetting what kind of doors those are called.
It's a portcullis.
Yeah, Rampant says, yeah, the door frames
cell
aren't
area
exact for the
3.
Klaxar Narc.
So this door will be in that hall, the square hallway that has that stairway in the middle that you can't access. So turn right here. No.
No?
Deca says, yeah, if you keep the jar, you could get more acid.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, you're in the right area. It's just the hallway.
Wait, could you put acid on the bars and go through the hole?
Oh, I wish. Try that.
Oh, this way? Oh, those bars. Okay, so it's, yeah.
Oh, you mean the one that you were trapped before by?
Okay.
There's a reason you're crouching.
Yes, to be quiet.
Because you guys made fun of me for doing that in Alien Isolation.
Oh, does it now want me to use the hammer? Yes.
And they heard that.
Now, if you want to stick around and take a look, this is a pretty good moment to see this creature.
Up close where he can't get you.
Is it not going to open that door?
Oh, no,
it will, but by the time it does, you'll have plenty of time to run for it.
Will I?
Yes, you will.
I don't think I want to see him. I want to see him, Mikey.
I get a death here,
please,
it's on
Mikey,
your
I
head.
don't want to see him.
I accept.
I'd say we skulk away quietly.
I mean, it's driving me crazy just being here, right? I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
So I slowly.
okay, there's a loading zone
fancy
right
door.
there, so it's
And now he's gone.
stop, wait, come back.
Yeah, Deca says,
gonna
yeah,
make
looking
espresso.
drives you mad, so let's not do that.
Oh, is this the cistern? Why have you got a coat of arms on the place where you keep water?
It's a special cistern.
The towers of Edinburgh rose above the forest and were silhouetted against the snow-white moon. I kept feeling sad for some reason. Maybe it was all the death and insanity and darkness and blood and corpses and dogs sewn up with very thick thread.
So this is the third hub area of the game.
So you use the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
I am very rich, and I am a man of great taste and refinement. I have a very beautiful castle, but I walk around in my sewers when they're in season.
With the death fungi.
Well, technically, there is a big door on the opposite end of the room behind that pillar you're just looking at, and that will actually lead into the last area of the game. Unfortunately, it won't budge.
It's locked. Yeah.
But at least we know where it is. I wouldn't do that.
Stuck. You need to
I have a
grease
feeling this room's gonna fill up with water the moment we do that. It's a moist room with all these valves in a bottomless, well, very deep pit, not exactly bottomless, and a grate covering the ceiling.
I think some cursory exploration of this area is in order, and then we may call it for...
Oh yeah, because it's almost a little bit before 6.
It won't budge. Okay, so it doesn't even give you a name for that area. Okay, so...
Deca says, nah, this room isn't a water trap. Oh, thank goodness, because that's the
Not a
first
water
thing that it looked like to me. Because there's nowhere to go. All the stairs are broken, the door is locked, and all these drains seem to pour into
under
it.
the stairs? Please let me in. No. Can't fit under the stairs.
Actually, a pretty nice looking place.
As far as sewers go.
So it looks like I
compared
can
to everywhere
maybe
else we've been.
catch this fluid if I had a container. Is this... Oh, okay, it's empty.
Yeah, well, yeah, you didn't get enough acid last time.
Oh, so I've used it for the jar, and now I get to use it again.
Grody.
Last jar of oil.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Deca says it's a physics puzzle. Oh, Rabbit says you literally cannot drown in this game. Thank goodness. So, no, it's not a water trap.
Really? Look, don't tempt me, man.
Yeah, that's it. Narc will find a way to drown. He's like, hold on.
No,
yeah, he'll still try. He'll spend an hour and a half trying to drown.
It says here the water is too deep to traverse safely.
Exactly, it's what I want.
No, it's still no. No, it's not gonna work.
Can you put the oil you collected in your lamp?
Yeah, let's see if it's as easy as greasing the thing with the oil. I mean, maybe it is.
One down.
Oh. Broken pipe is blocking the ladder. However, it got somewhat damaged by the impact. What, the pipe or the ladder?
The pipe. So, my guess is you probably have to raise and lower a couple times until it finally snaps off. Is that it? Come on, wrench that handle. Wrench it!
Why would that pipe be there to stop the
17th century design. They were idiots. Whack it. Tika says, yeah, you have to wonder who and how was this designed and or built.
Look, the rich guy just explained how he walks around in his sewers parts of the year. So
And this was built hundreds.
Very nice.
Yeah, this was built hundreds of years ago anyway, so I'm sure it's been
Control
modded.
room. There's going to be a small dog in here inside a UFO.
So is this the final room?
No, it's not the
Well,
final.
no, that's the
room.
other door that's locked.
That's
so
the
I'm
other
guessing
one.
this is to solve the puzzle to open that door. I'm assuming. Or to give me a flashback.
Herbert, how did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
He did, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did.
He did.
Rabbit says, I assume that was a joke, Darkington, but people from this time period were not idiots. Depends on your point of view.
Why is that light red?
It's angry?
Don't know. It's like an or a
Sunset?
heating vent of some kind. Is this a note? No, but it is a tinderbox. Okay, fine.
Lots of dust?
Oh. Oh. Does this need to go somewhere?
It does.
Deca says, flesh windows.
Not
You?
here, I assume.
No, that's not how pipes work. I'm assuming there's another physics puzzle, and you've got some counterweights here with some twisty knobs, so I'm sure you turn the knobs and the weights go up or down.
Doesn't look like I can interact with those.
Sure you can. How am I coming in? Am I coming in too loud? I can hear myself.
No.
Where?
No, you're not.
You can hear
I
yourself?
don't know. Those don't
I
seem
heard some
interactable.
echo a little bit ago, but not now.
You can interact with them, Narc. I assure you.
Okay, but not.
He wouldn't lead us
directly.
astray.
In other words,
Honest.
you do something and they move, but I can't click on them themselves.
And it is in the room.
And it's in the room. Oh, well, the valves then.
Well, that's what I said.
Okay.
Now it might do best to explore the entire area because this entire area
Is this
does
having
have
an
a
effect somewhere else that we're not going to observe from in here?
Oh no, because if you check out the opposite room towards
More of the same. 3 more valves, 3 more weights, and more pipe.
except interact with the valves in this one.
And see what happens.
Stuck in its position. Stuck. Okay, so this room can't be done until the other room is completed, I'm guessing.
Actually,
And this door has a valve on it. Oh, it just opens the door.
Ah, but it does it on a timer. So in other words, you're gonna have to open it and run through and run out.
Or prop it with something?
multiple
there are
solutions
boxes.
to a puzzle.
I put the chair under it.
Deca says wrong. You can keep the door open.
And you can keep an item that you're meant to lose later on.
Yeah, you can prop it.
Didn't it go higher than that?
Come on, dude. Muscles. You can do it. Come on, Dark. Push that controller. Now the question is it going to be nasty on the other side of the door we don't want to get through?
Well, it'll
So that's
still be
enough to
open.
crouch walk.
Zaldera says that door needs some WD-40.
Another machine and some more levers. Some tools.
Ooh, Deca reminds us you can crouch, monsters don't.
Whoa, that's
Probably all have bad backs, being monsters.
Interesting. That went up. I'm guessing we don't have all the information we need to solve this yet.
You don't have all the information you need, but you can solve this puzzle right here, right now.
Just by the usual random fiddling with things that sometimes works?
Well, I'll tell you this much. The way this puzzle's supposed to work is that each room has a similar room at the opposite end. One room you can operate, the other you can't. And here's the thing.
Okay.
The room you can't operate is the correct solution.
Okay, wooden crank.
My guess you'd have to crank something. Deca says, I don't think the monsters have spinal cords as much as spinal rods. Ew.
Is the wooden crank for this room or somewhere else?
It's useless.
Darn it.
Really?
It's a red herring.
Marvelous.
No, it's not a red herring. It's just useless now.
Oh, alright, so it's for later.
Less useless later?
Okay.
It would have been, but you guys are playing this differently.
Ah.
Are we?
Yeah, Deca says the crank, yeah, it's an item you can lose. It's for an event happens, if it happens.
Well, I'm liking how well lit and not scary most of this stuff is. I mean, it's a...
Don't get married to it. It'll probably change. I'm just curious where the pipe sections go. Yeah, see this steam coming out of that one. Does that mean we have to divert some steam somewhere?
Well, I thought maybe it would be a repair thing, but it doesn't look like I can interact with that. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not carrying the pipe with me right now?
No.
Oh,
No.
hello.
Okay.
Pipe holes.
This entire...
Do you have to put the pipe against the holes?
This entire section is basically a mirror of itself, and you have to replicate one side to match the other.
Okay.
No, that makes sense.
Ah,
One's
okay,
a
yes.
template.
Okay, so this room has the piston all the way down, so the objective in the other room is to recreate this.
Yes.
So, okay.
Okay.
So left down, middle up, right down.
The work I have put into this machine, or pigs, is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope that it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. So is he trying to build something like a thing they found in Algiers that was much smaller, something portable?
Sounds like he's trying to recreate electronics with pain.
Okay, so how many positions do these levers have? 3 or 4? It's like 4. So this looks like a 3, 2, 2, 3.
Well, don't forget, these levers won't properly reflect the solution to the other room, but what you are seeing, the piston is the proper...
All the way down.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, well maybe I'll have a go at doing that, and then maybe we'll end on that if I...
Okay, Rampant Sarcon says, I gotta get some stuff again, guys. I'm gonna tune out. Laters! Hey, till later, Rampant. Thanks for stopping by.
Do these actually have...
Deca says, yeah, the pig machine has not been built yet. And he says electrical circuits versus
No, these only seem to have 2 positions.
Yeah, up and or down. So we want the 2 outside ones down and the 2 inside ones up, don't we? No, those have to be up.
Wasn't Jill just saying that it's not going to be?
That moved it down.
Well, let's see. I mean, that's not how I remembered it, but it could very well be.
Moved it up.
I thought the two middle ones were up and the two outside ones were down.
Well, they might be different.
Yeah, it looks like they are the perfect opposites.
Yeah. So the other one was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're trying to achieve, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, all right, so I was right.
All right, so I think we'll probably leave it here then.
Yeah, because this looks like it's going to be involved, so...
Yeah, because it looks like we got at least another whole set of rooms with the pipes and the valves to do.
Gonna get very,
we'll save that for next time.
Cool. All right. Anyone want to say anything before we bail?
This is jail?
It is.
Had to rhyme.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. We certainly hope you enjoyed this run through. This is the Horrampancy.net playthrough of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Please stay tuned for our next exciting adventure next Saturday at 3 p.m. EDT, and feel free to check out all of our ancient and classical game playthrough on our YouTube channel at Horrampancy.net. I am Blackstar. He is Narcogen. He is Jail. And she is Leah Crow. We are Horrampancy, and we certainly hope to catch all of you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.